Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Internet world. This is Derek here with John and Rahul, and we're part of the Auto Merch Talk, which is part of Car Data. It's a podcast that we have on YouTube that we post different topics about automotive stuff that we do in the field. Today's topic is going to be about why is the pricing of new cars skyrocketing in the industry, and so what do you guys think about this pricing issue?
Well, that's obviously a chip shortage, which leads to an inventory shortage.
Okay.
Dealerships actually pricing their cars at the price they want, right?
Yeah. Dealerships are, some dealers seem like they're taking advantage of this situation where, it's a classic supply and demand situation. There's the dealers aren't manufacturing as many cars because of the chip shortage, like Raul said. And because of that, the demand hasn't gone down for cars. So they just have a surplus of buyers right now, ready to get some cars. Now, from what I understand, since they are able to mark up cars, several dealers have been marking up cars to over MSRPs. It's really affecting their bottom line.
New cars and used cars, or both?
Mainly, well, actually both. Yeah, both. Obviously, used cars are in demand as well, and obviously because there's such a shortage of new cars, it's really kicking over to the used car side, and there's more demand on used cars as well. So their dealers are struggling just to get cars in general, but their profits are going up. So the actual debate between, if they even, well, not really if they need it, but are they doing worse off because they have less inventory? And we would argue to say no, because they're making as much or more money with less inventory, less advertising expenses, less recon expenses.
Probably saving advertising.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Raul, how's it affected you? Let's say from a sales capacity for our services, because we tailor a lot to higher volume clients as well.
Right.
So and obviously those higher volume clients are being hit the most as far as inventory wise, because they're not doing their normal thing. So how has that affected you, like sales wise?
Well, obviously I've been out in the field and I'm seeing less and less cars in their inventory.
Yeah.
Like in their lot.
Yeah.
Which is mind blowing. I've never seen that in 15 years I've been doing this.
Yeah.
So.
But you mentioned to me earlier as well that you still, even though there's short inventory, you still say these people are happy. They're happy.
That's what I was just gonna say. Then the managers are like, "Oh, I just had a great month." They're selling these cars.
Oh yeah.
Here's a report from JD Power about new cars sticker shock. New vehicle transactions that were near above manufacturer suggested retail price in the first 26 days of May. So in May 2019, new cars was at 36%. May 2020, it went up 41%. And then May 2021, 69%. That's a mind blowing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is it gonna keep going up?
Yeah, a lot of dealers, they justify it by saying they're adding, ancillary products, that they added, such as you see on addendums, paint protection, tents, all overall environmental protection, maybe even nitrogen in your tires back in the day. I'm not sure if they still do that because it seems to be more industry standard now. But, some dealers are kicking back a little bit on it seems like, as far as, going straight up to MSRP or above, and making massive profits that they can make right now. And some dealers are actually kicking back and saying, they really, value that consumer relationship, and they don't want to make a one-time win and sacrifice a long-time relationship with one of their clients.
Right. Agree.
So I think it's really affecting the industry, but in ways I bet they weren't even anticipating.
Right.
Because I'm sure dealers started hearing about the chip shortage, and they probably started saying, "Oh man, we're not gonna have many cars." But once that inventory surplus got crunched, and then now they don't have any cars, and they're just making more profits on every car. I think it's really affected them positively, I would say.
And clients are paying whatever they want. If they want an F-150 special edition, the dealership doesn't have it, and they're like, they don't know when they're going to get it. I could drive 30 miles and just get it and pay extra $8,000 more for it.
Yeah.
Without a problem, I just got it.
Right.
Yeah, it's, supply and demand.
It seems like it's not a problem to the dealerships.
No.
So the issue is really the chip shortage and the inventory shortage.
Yeah, well, the chip shortage is causing the inventory shortage. They're correlated, 1-to-1. So, once those chips start coming in and they start producing cars, we'll see what happens as far as prices. Obviously, prices can get driven down again, but it also depends also on the amount of buyers they got.
Right.
Right now demand's so strong, but in the market, there's a lot of froth, as they call it, money wise. There's a lot of extra money out there. So in demand products that people couldn't afford before.
Right.
They're starting to afford it now, and also they've been said that because during the pandemic people couldn't go out as much.
Right.
And probably have changed their habits a little bit because they haven't been able to go out as much.
Right.
Now things are opening up. They're still kind of weaning back into going out more.
Mm-hmm.
But since they didn't go out as much, and one of their new habits is not really going out as much, they're not spending a lot of money on that stuff. So they're saving more money, which is correlated to the housing market too. They're both kind of in heavy demand because people have a lot of extra cash. And house number one, car number two, as far as your biggest purchases, unless you're a billionaire, yacht number one, house number two, and cars number three.
In that order.
Yeah, yeah, right. Don't slack on your yacht. But so you can really see the effects of the chip shortage in the market and as far as pricing goes.
I was just telling Derek off camera, like the PlayStation 5.
Right.
Right now, if you want to get it, you can't get it. It's $499, but you can get it somewhere else for $1,000. You pay a little extra and you get it right now. It's just like the demand
issue.
Yep. People that don't have patience.
Right.
It's the same.
Some people need a car. I had a friend over at the house last weekend for a birthday party, and he was like, "Hey John, where should I go for a car right now?" It's a true story. I was like, where do you want to go? Because first, I can't do anything for you. But as far as helping you out at dealers, because we go straight up. I go straight up with the dealers. But as far as pricing goes, it's just like buying a house. I could sell my house right now and make money. But if I go buy another house, it's the same market.
Right.
You're just gonna spend more money on something else. Same thing with cars.
Right.
You could sell your car, trade it in, do whatever you want right now, and you'll get more money for a trade-in right now.
Right.
Obviously, because inventory's so far down. You got dealers at the auction right now fighting for cars.
Right.
And you got rental car companies retailing so many of their cars now too. Inventory's just tight. So if you want to go sell your car, you're gonna make more money, but you got to get into a new car. So another car. So you're just gonna paying that difference.
Right.
Again.
It's a rare moment in the automotive industry right now.
It is.
Yeah, it's definitely it's strange times.
People are buying cars. People are selling cars. It's happening all over the place.
Empty lots.
Right.
Yeah, empty lots.
Awesome.
Yeah, lots you play football games in. That's for sure.
So there you have it.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's the reason why, guys. Your opinions from John and Raul here. Thank you for tuning in, guys. If you guys want to hear some more, we try to post a podcast every week at Auto Merch Talk. Thank you again for stopping by.
All right.
All right.